Stay tuned for the following special presentation from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to the Post-60 Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball pregame show. Brought to you by Wise Guys Construction. Whether it's residential, commercial, or restoration construction you need, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651. And by the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, comprehensive chiropractic care for the whole family. Call 785-242-4100 for an appointment. Now, for a preview of Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball, here's Gary Bateman.
And good morning, everyone. Welcome to American Legion Baseball action from the AAA State Tournament here at Harvey Drake Field, or Lescott Sports Complex in Ottawa. And another survive and advance situation for the Ottawa Arrows as they get set to take on the Nickerson Panthers in an elimination ball game in this tournament. Ottawa advancing yesterday as they shut out Kansas City 5-0. Nickerson dropped a tough 5-4 decision last night to Great Bend to move into the losers bracket. We've had one game played here so far today, and that was Chanute beating Oskaloosa and eliminating the River Bandits 9-1 the final score. So Chanute will play the winner of this ball game in the late game tonight, and that's scheduled to get underway at around 8:30. We'll take a break, be back with more. You're listening to the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic Arrows pregame show on KOFO.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No, you're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
Fall is fast approaching, and it's time to book your sports physical with Ottawa Chiropractic. To make it even easier, Ottawa Chiropractic has set aside special days at a very special $25 price. Even better, for every sports physical performed, Ottawa Chiropractic will make a donation to your school's booster club. Call Ottawa Chiropractic today, 785-242-4100, or visit ottawachiropractic.com. Ottawa Chiropractic is a proud supporter of the Ottawa American Legion Baseball organization, and they wish luck to the Arrows as they attempt to three-peat as AAA state champions.
Back here on the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic pregame show. Wind is blowing in from center field here today, and the wind has kept the temperatures very comfortable here at the ballpark, and we're thankful for that. Later on today, the 6 o'clock ball game, the finals of the winners bracket. It'll be the Hayes Eagles taking on the Great Bend Chiefs. With the winner to advance to the championship game, the loser will have to play tomorrow morning in the losers bracket finals. Ottawa yesterday, a 5-0 win. 4-hitter for Trenton Ferguson, his 7th win on the season on the mound. Trevor Bame drove in a couple of runs. Donnie Sudi with a homer and a couple of RBIs for the Arrows, who are now 32-9 on the season. We'll be back with the starting lineups after this timeout. You're listening to the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic Arrows pregame show on KOFO.
When Ottawa Family Physicians chose to construct their new Ottawa Care Clinic inside Costantino's Price Chopper, they turned to Wise Guys Construction. Dr. John Gollier.
We knew they were reliable. Their reputation's excellent. I've known Jason and Bill for a long time, and I trusted them to do a good job. They've worked with our staff and kept our hassles to a minimum. No, I would have absolutely no hesitation recommending Wise Guys Construction.
For commercial or residential construction, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction, 785-229-5651.
Fall is fast approaching, and it's time to book your sports physical with Ottawa Chiropractic. To make it even easier, Ottawa Chiropractic has set aside special days at a very special $25 price. Even better, for every sports physical performed, Ottawa Chiropractic will make a donation to your school's booster club. Call Ottawa Chiropractic today, 785-242-4100, or visit ottawachiropractic.com. Ottawa Chiropractic is a proud supporter of the Ottawa American Legion Baseball organization, and they wish luck to the Arrows as they attempt to three-peat as AAA state champions.
Here are the starting lineups, first of all, for Nickerson, who will be the visiting team on the scoreboard. Leading off, playing in right field, Levi Swenson. Batting second, the first baseman, Tanner Schrog. Hitting third, playing at shortstop, Josh Salazar. The cleanup man is the third baseman, Colby Schrog. Pitching and batting fifth, Carson Cornelius. Chandler Eaton is the catcher. He bats sixth. Hitting seventh, playing in left field, Caleb Jackson. Trey Garcia plays second base, and he bats eighth. And hitting ninth, the center fielder, Noah Salazar. For Nickerson, Swenson, Tanner Schwag, and Josh Salazar. Colby Schwag, Cornelius, and Eaton, Jackson, Garcia, and Noah Salazar. For Ottawa leading off, playing in center field, Jared Peretti. Batting second, the catcher, Trevor Boehm. Playing left field, batting third, Trenton Ferguson. Third baseman, Donnie Sudi, will bat fourth. Hitting fifth, playing shortstop, is Dalton Rankin. Owen Lamar is the second baseman, and he'll bat sixth. Batting seventh, and at first base, Brock Huddleston. Designated hitter, Grant Maxwell, will hit eighth. And batting ninth, playing in right field, Keegan Finch. For the Arrows, Peretti, Boehm, Ferguson, Sudi, Rankin, Lamar, Huddleston, Maxwell, and Finch, with right-hander Chance Crowley on the hill for the Arrows. And that will do it for our Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic Arrows pregame show. Coming up next, first pitch here from Harvey Drake Field. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Thank you for listening to the Post 60 Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball pregame show. Brought to you by Wise Guys Construction and the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. First pitch is coming up next. Scott Schultz of Comfort Care Homes on the renovation of their facility in Ottawa, completed by Wise Guys Construction.
Bill and Jason managed the project. They basically handled all the external communication with all the different parties, and it was a very smooth process. I was extremely satisfied. We've received nothing but compliments on the home and just really glad to have them involved. I think Wise Guys is one of the leading construction firms in Ottawa.
Be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction, 785-229-5651. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, brings you this broadcast of the Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball team, live from the AAA State Tournament in Ottawa. Brought to you by the Kansas State Bank, Ottawa Recreation Commission, Croucher Abstract and Title, Wise Guys Construction, and the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. Now let's rejoin KOFO Sports Director Gary Bateman for Ottawa Arrows Baseball.
And back here at Harvey Drake Field ahead of American Legion Baseball action. Again, two more games today. The finals of the winners bracket, Hayes and Great Bend tonight at around 6. And then after that ball game, the semifinals of the losers bracket, it'll be Chanute playing the winner of this next ball game between Ottawa and Nickerson. Nickerson in the first round beat Leavenworth 14-6. As I mentioned, disappointing loss for them last night, 5-4 to Great Bend. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is our national anthem.
Your locally owned abstract and title company in Franklin County is Croucher Abstract and Title. Located in the heart of downtown Ottawa, Rod Croucher and his staff are available to serve your abstract and title needs. Stop in today and see them at 324 South Main or call 785-242-3281. Croucher Abstract and Title Company is a proud supporter of area student athletes and wishes the Ottawa Arrows baseball team the best in their pursuit of a third straight state championship. Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a third straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com.
Back here at Harvey Drake Field, Arrows will be the home team here this afternoon, heading into this afternoon, still morning around here, as the coaches meet at home plate to discuss the ground rules. We mentioned once again that wind is blowing in, and a pretty good clip here this morning from center field. It's 360 feet to the fence out in center, and down the lines here, 320 feet. Field is in good condition after the rain that moved a couple of games yesterday onto the South Diamond, which is better suited for rain situations, although it is a skin infield, not a grass infield. But back here on Drake Diamond here today, one game already in the books, going to Chanute, 9-1 over Oskaloosa. River Bandits are eliminated from the tournament. And the Arrows get set to take the field. Let's set them for you defensively. In left field, it'll be Trenton Ferguson. Center fielder is Jared Peretti, and out in right, Keegan Finch. Third baseman is Donovan Sudi. At shortstop, Dalton Rankin. Second baseman is Owen Lamar, and over at first base, Brock Huddleston. Behind the plate, Trevor Boehm, and right-hander Chance Crowley gets the call here this morning. Chance 6-0 on the season with a 2.39 earned run average. This is his 10th appearance. He has thrown 44 innings, allowed 33 hits, 20 runs, 15 of them earned. He has walked 21, and he has struck out 33. Crowley is a hard thrower, but is pretty adept at changing speeds also. Our umpires for today's ball game, Larry Trowbridge is behind the plate. John Sweet is the base umpire. And we are set for baseball action. Hope you enjoy it. Leading things off for Nickerson will be Levi Swenson. He'll be followed by Tanner Schrog and then Josh Salazar. Levi Swenson, left-handed batter. Stands in. And the first pitch of the ball game is down low and inside. Low, 2-0 to Swenson. Inside, it's 3 balls, no strikes. And ball 4 low, a 4-pitch walk to start the ball game. Boehm out to have a word with Crowley. Batter will be Tanner Schrog, the first baseman. Schrog hits from the right side. Crowley comes set, and his pitch, the fastball for a strike. Swenson runner at first. Verbal signals being given over the third base coach's box. 0-1 to Schrog. Foul back to the screen. Ottawa outfield straight away. Swenson gets his lead over at first. And the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out, throw to first, and back safely is Swenson. So Schrog down on strikes. The batter is Josh Salazar, the shortstop. Salazar hits from the left side. Crowley's pitch, little high. One out, one on, just underway here, top half of the first. Low, and it gets away from Boehm, runner down to second. 2-0 count to Salazar, and Crowley yet to throw a strike to a left-handed batter. way inside, ball 3. Runner at second base, Swenson with the lead. 3-0 to Salazar is a called strike. Now the 3-1 pitch, ball 4 high. So that puts runners at first and second for the cleanup man, Colby Schrog.
Third baseman, number 34, Colby Schrog.
So Chance Crowley, whose averages about a walk every other inning, has walked 2 here in the first. Pitch to Schrog. It's a breaking ball high. One 0 delivery right through there. Schrog was taking. Huddleston over at first behind the runner. Here's the stretch. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Good fastball on the outside corner, and it's 1-2. Lamar at second base, cheating toward the bag. Big hole right side of the infield. 1-2 delivery. Just outside. Throw behind the runner at first. And back safely is Salazar. Timing play right there as Huddleston was cutting to the bag, and Bames throw just to the foul side of the bag. Salazar may have dinged his hand going back into the base. Kind of had to walk it off a little bit. Now we're ready. It's 2-2 to Colby Schrog. And a breaking ball stays high, full count. So far, Crowley not able to get that breaking ball down. 3-2 delivery. Line to this left center field. Coming hard is Peretti. He'll play on a hop, throw to third base, and not in time. Peretti deked the runner out at second base and had a play on him at third. But just a little bit late, and the bases are loaded with one out for Carson Cornelius. Peretti came in like he was going to make the catch. Knew he was not going to be able to. Now Huddleston will come in front of the runner at first base. Middle infielders are back looking for a double play ball. Pitch is a strike at the knees. Carson Cornelius, right-handed batter. Holds the bat high. Curve is chopped up the third base line, fielded by Sudi and then bobbled. He'll play to first and out at first with a run scoring. Well, Sudi was thinking about home plate, but then kind of juggled the ball. Then had only one play, that was to first, and the run scores. Runners now at second and third, 2 away for Chandler Eaton. Eaton hits from the right side. Pitch to him is a strike at the knees. Down low with a fastball, 1-1. So Nickerson's drawing the first blood here in this ball game. They have runners second and third, 2 away. Crowley's 1-1 pitch. Strike at the knees. It's 1-2. off the outside corner. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good waste pitch there. But Eaton wasn't biting. Low and outside. Nice stop by Boehm. 3-2 now. Caleb Jackson in the on-deck circle. Play with a new baseball. Lines and the 3-2 pitch. Curve, strike 3 called, and Eaton knew it. But Nickerson scores a run in the first on 1 hit. There were no Ottawa errors and 2 left on base. At the end of a half inning of play, Nickerson won and Ottawa coming to bat. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Your locally owned abstract and title company in Franklin County is Croucher Abstract and Title. Located in the heart of downtown Ottawa, Rod Croucher and his staff are available to serve your abstract and title needs. Stop in today and see them at 324 South Main or call 785-242-3281. Croucher Abstract and Title Company is a proud supporter of area student athletes and wishes the Ottawa Arrows baseball team the best in their pursuit of a 3rd straight state championship.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Ottawa down a run as they bat here in the bottom of the first. They'll send to the plate Jared Perenni, Trevor Boehm, and Trenton Ferguson. Defensively for Nickerson in left field, Caleb Jackson. Noah Salazar is in center, and in right field, Levi Swenson. Colby Schrog plays third base. Josh Salazar is at short. At second base, Trey Garcia. Tanner Schrog is the first baseman. Chandler Eaton behind the plate. And on the mound, right-hander Carson Cornelius. Coaching at third base for the Arrows today, Brian Long. Over at first base will be Nathan Roth. Jared Perenni will lead things off. Jared hitting .369 on the season with 2 home runs, 26 runs batted in, 3 for 7 in the tournament. He went 3 for 4 yesterday and set the table, I should say, rather well for the Arrows. Scored a couple of runs. Cornelius' pitch is low and away. Line, the 1-0 delivery. Up and in to Perenni. Two-0 pitch. Just inside. .3-0 the count. Here's the delivery, and it's high and inside, ball 4. So just as in the top of the inning, a leadoff walk. Batter is Trevor Boehm. Boehm hitting .535 on the year. No home runs, 28 runs batted in. He's 3 for 6 in this tournament with 3 RBIs. Perenni with great speed over at first, 35 stolen bases on the year. Boehm takes a called strike. Ottawa down 1-0 here in the bottom half of the first. Perenni at first base, nobody out. Stretched by Cornelius. 0-1 pitch. Runner goes. Pitch is bunted. Foul back of the plate. So the Arrows had the bunt and run on right there, and Boehm could not put the ball in fair territory, so he's down in the count now, 0-2. Stretch. Quick throw to first. Perenni's back. That was a pretty good move there by Cornelius. Stretch. 0-2 pitch. Bunted. This time he got it down. And the ball fielded by the pitcher Cornelius, who throws to first for the out. And Peretti down to second. So the Arrows went ahead and went with the sacrifice with 2 strikes, got the runner into scoring position for Trenton Ferguson. Trenton's averaged .496, 6 home runs, 43 runs batted in. 4 for 6 in the tournament, 2 for 3 against Hayes and Arc City. Best ball, swing and a miss. Ferguson behind that heater. Peretti, the runner out at second. Cornelius checks it, throws that way, and throws it nearly into center field. Ball off the glove of Garcia. Rolled away about 4 feet, and that's not nearly enough for Peretti to make an attempt. One strike pitch. Fastball is high. Carson Cornelius throws hard. Here's the 1-1. Outside corner, strike 2 called. Peretti leads away out at second. 1-2 to Ferguson. Curve, strike 3 called.
Now batting for Ottawa.
So 2 outs with a runner at second. The batter is Donovan Sudi. Donnie hitting .434, 6 home runs, 42 RBI. 1 for 7 with a 2-run homer in the state tournament. Fastball is fouled off right field side. Cornelius shaking off signs. Now ready. 0-1 pitch. Fastball missed the outside corner. Evens the count at a ball and a strike. Ball in the dirt. Nice stop by the catcher, Eaton. Keep Peretti out at second base. 2-1 pitch. That's outside. Dalton Rankin in the on-deck circle would bat if Sudi reaches. Ground ball at the middle, base hit center field. Peretti around third. He's going to score, and it's tied up at 1. So Donovan Sudi with his 43rd RBI.
Now batting for Ottawa.
Peretti scores his 58th run of the season. Here's Dalton Rankin. Dalton, .337 on the year, 2 homers, 26 runs batted in. 2 for 6, both those hits yesterday in the state tournament. Fastball fouled out of play. So both of the leadoff walks come in to score. Curveball is high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Elimination ball game. The team that loses here today is done. 1-1 pitch to Rankin. He is outside. Check of the runner. 2-1 pitch. Upstairs. Rankin waggles the bat. Pitch to him is outside, and runners at first and second, 2 away. That'll bring Owen Lamar to the plate. Owen 463 on the year, no homers, 24 runs batted in, and 2 for 6 in this tournament with a couple of RBIs. Cornelius' pitch is on the outside corner. Down low. Center fielder Salazar, a few steps over toward right center field. 1-1 to Lamar. Swing and a miss. He had a big cut. Couldn't quite get it. 1-2. Breaking ball, and Lamar waited on it, fouled it off. Still a ball and 2 strikes with runners at first and second, 2 away. Another foul ball out of play over the first base dugout. Sudi out at second, Rankin at first. Another 1-2 pitch to Lamar. Curve has popped up. Back of the plate. Looking up is Heaton, but he'll have no play. Lamar steps back in. And another 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, he checked his swing. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fastball way outside and a full count. So now Ottawa can send the base runners 3-2, 2 away. Something hit into the gap could score a couple. Payoff pitch. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Lamar caught looking, and Ottawa out here in the first, but to tie the ball game. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left at the end of an inning of play. It's Ottawa 1, Nickerson 1, and we'll return after this. This is Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Try explaining the way we do things in Kansas to someone from New York or Boston, and they'll look at you as if you lost your mind. So why would you trust your money with a financial institution that not only doesn't understand our lifestyle, but doesn't care? Luckily for us, there's Kansas State Bank. Community people you know. Kansas State Bank can handle all your banking needs. Checking, savings, and retirement accounts, Visa check cards, and so much more. Call 785-242-3600 and talk to an authentic Kansan today. Kansas State Bank, proud supporter of Ottawa American Legion Baseball, as the Arrows head for their 3rd straight AAA state championship.
1-1 tie at the end of 1. For Nickerson in the second, lower third of the order, Caleb Jackson, Trey Garcia, and Noah Salazar. The first inning for both teams eerily similar. Leadoff walk, 2 walks in the inning, 2 strikeouts in the inning, 1 hit in the inning, and both teams coming up with a run. Caleb Jackson will lead things off. Caleb Jackson, right-handed batter. Chance Crowley back to work, and his pitch is a fastball low. There's a strike at the knees. Crowley winds, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 called. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That is strikeout number 3 for Crowley.
Now batting for Nickerson. Second baseman number 3.
One away. Trey Garcia, the batter. Garcia, left-handed hitter. Crowley has walked both lefties that he's faced so far here. Throws this one inside and low. Strike at the knees, 1-1. Crowley's keeping the balls down. This one too far down, 2-1. Base is empty, one away. We're in the top of the second, a 1-1 tie. Line drive, base hit left field. Little soft liner just to the left of the third baseman, and hit number 2 for Nickerson. Noah Salazar of the batter. Right-handed hitting center fielder. Stretch by Crowley. And his pitch is a fastball in there. Little looper on the infield that Lamar will catch. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the order for Levi Swenson. Swenson walked and came around to score in the first. Crowley shakes off a sign. Pitch to Swenson, breaking ball, swung at and missed. Garcia over at first, 2 away now. Breaking ball in the dirt, smothered by Trevor Bames, so no advance. Count is even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Crowley with a little calling card to first base. Garcia dives back in, really probably didn't have to. One to Swenson. Line drive, base hit right field. Garcia will stop at second. Batter is Tanner Schrog, who was a strikeout victim back in the first. Hayes and Great Bend play next year in the winners bracket finals. The winner of that ball game is just 1 win away from a state championship. Great Bend beat Nickerson 5-4. Hayes beat Oskaloosa 13-6. Pitch to Schrog is a called strike. Oh, 1 delivery. Foul back to the screen. Schrog had a good cut. But Crowley ahead in the count now, 0-2. Just got a piece of it, fouled it off at the plate. Garcia, the runner at second base, Swenson at first. Crowley shaking off signs. Next pitch. Fastball just a little bit high. Stretched by the right-hander. And the 1-2 pitch to Schrag. Fastball, strike 3 call, outside corner. So Nickerson comes up empty in the second. No runs, a couple hits, 2 left on base. We'll move to the bottom of the second with the score Ottawa 1, Nickerson 1, and we'll be back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Your locally owned abstract and title company in Franklin County is Croucher Abstract and Title. Located in the heart of downtown Ottawa, Rod Croucher and his staff are available to serve your abstract and title needs. Stop in today and see them at 324 South Main or call 785-242-3281. Croucher Abstract and Title Company is a proud supporter of area student athletes and wishes the Ottawa Arrows baseball team the best in their pursuit of a third straight state championship.
The Arrows will have the lower third of the order up here in the second. Huddleston, Maxwell, and Finch. Carson Cornelius walked the leadoff man. He moved to second on a sacrifice bunt and then scored on the 2-out base hit by Donovan Sudi. Really pleasant weather out here. Enough cloud cover to where the sun is not much of a factor. The temperature really nice, probably in the lower 80s. Spencer Hawkins is now over at first base doing the coaching as Brock Huddleston gets set to stand in. Brock, 271 on the year with a homer and 15 runs batted in. He has gone 0 for 4 so far in the state tournament. Cornelius throws a strike on the inside corner. Strike 2 call. Huddleston put that pitch all the way in the glove and didn't trigger. 0-2 delivery. Curve is grounded to the hole, and it's on into left field for a hit. Salazar over that way, but he couldn't come up with it cleanly. Would have been an extremely tough play. And Huddleston is on to lead off the second. Second hit for Ottawa. Grant Maxwell, the batter. Grant, 300 on the year. No homers, 14 RBIs. He's 2 for 3. That came against Hayes on Wednesday night. Third baseman Schrag expecting a bunt. It's down. The play will be to second base, and it's a wild throw, and safe is Huddleston. So runners at first and second, and the batter is Keegan Finch. Keegan, 344 on the year, 2 home runs, 26 RBIs. Time called. We're going to have a visit to the mound. So the infield single by Huddleston, and then the sacrifice fielder's choice. You can never assume an out at second base, so even though the throw was not good, I don't know that you can necessarily call it an error. Let's see how Ottawa plays it here. They were bunting with the runner at first. If Finch is to bunt, he's got to make sure that he gets it in a perfect place. Little confab on the mound is completed. Finch so far in this tournament is 1 for 4, hit back against Hayes on Wednesday evening. First and second, nobody out. 1-1 tie here in the bottom half of the second inning. Corner infielders really in for Nickerson. Pitch is high, gets away from the catcher, and that's as good as a bunt right there. So Huddleston down to third, Maxwell to second. Let's see how Nickerson plays their infield here. Like they're going to play the middle infielders back. They'll give up a run for an out here. Finch takes outside, 2-0. Pitch low. To Finch. And a strike. Finch was taking all the way. Cornelius to the stretch. 3-1 delivery. Ball hit to center field. That may be deep enough. Salazar misplayed it, and now he makes an over-the-shoulder catch. Huddleston will gun down the line, and he will score. And it's a 2-1 ball game. So Keegan Finch did his job. He got the ball in the air deep enough to get Huddleston home. As a 2-1 game, Ottawa with the lead, as Jared Parenti will bat with runner at second, one out. Parenti walked and scored back in the first. They'll appeal over to third base, but Huddleston did not leave early. Stretched by Cornelius. Pitch to Parenti. Checked his swing, but fouled it off. Jared a little unhappy with himself right there. That pitch was not a strike. Foul back, and quickly 0-2 to Parenti. Two-strike pitch. Curve is high. Arrows have a run home here in the second. They lead it now 2-1. Curve is hit into right center field. Salazar on the run. He'll get there to make the catch. Maxwell tagged, but went back to the bag. Ball hung up here there just a little bit too much for Parenti, who went the opposite way. And 2 outs to Trevor Bain. Trevor laid down a sacrifice bunt in the first. Stretched by Cornelius, the pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. Pretty good size hole, right side of the infield. Hit up the third base line. Off the mound, Cornelius, bare hands, throws to first, and just in time. That retires the side. Ottawa gets a run, 1 hit, let's say 1 error, and 1 man left on base. At the end of 2 innings of play, the score is Ottawa 2 and Nickerson 1. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
You know Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa as the premier residential and commercial construction company. But did you know they also provide full repair for fire and flood restoration? Here's Bill Crowley, owner of Wise Guys Construction.
We offer full turnkey services, from cleaning and drying to the repairs of your project. We're an insurance preferred contractor. When disaster strikes, experience matters.
When it comes to your residential, commercial, or restoration needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa, 785-229-5651.
2 innings in the books. Ottawa leads 2-1. Nickerson will have the meat of the order, 3, 4, and 5. Salazar, Schrag, and Cornelius here. Chance Crowley has struck out 4 in 2 innings of work, but gave up a couple of walks in the first, and that led to the Nickerson run. Bain making the last out of the bottom half of the second, just now getting the catcher's equipment on. Chanute awaits the winner of this ball game. That will be the late contest tonight. Then right after that, tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, the winner of that ball game will have to come back and play the loser between Great Bend and Hayes. That'll be played later on tonight for a chance to move into the first championship game. Josh Salazar will lead things off. He drew a walk his first time up. Nickerson, runner-up in zone number 5. And we're finally ready for some baseball here. Line by Crowley. Pitch to Salazar is inside. One 0 pitch. Ball fouled off past the first base coach. Crowley ready again, and the 1-1 delivery. Curveball rolled towards second. Up with it, Lamar throws in time, 1 away.
Now batting for Nickerson, first baseman.
That'll bring Colby Schrog to the plate. Schrog dumped a single into center field his first time up. Pitch to him is a breaking ball low. Two to 1 Ottawa. We're in the top of the third. Fastball just below the knees, 2-0. Line foul past third. Schrog was laying in wait on that pitch, just a little bit out in front of it, 2-1. Curve, nubbed past the pitcher, charged by Lamar, and a throw in time, 2 away. Good pitch there by Crowley, a breaking ball, and Schrog got the end of the bat on the baseball. So a couple of rollers to Lamar, 2 outs in the inning, and the batter, Carson Cornelius. Cornelius picked up an RBI in the first on a little tapper down the third baseline with the bases loaded. Sudi's only play was first. Crowley's pitch is low. Curve hit the inside corner, 1-1. Next pitch, another breaking ball, and he was out in front of it, swings and misses. Wind, 1-2 pitch, outside. Two to Cornelius. Fastball, popped it up. Bame, no play. He'll look up and watch it sail over the grandstands here on the right side. Next pitch, curve, fouled back of the plate. Crowley with a new baseball. Swing and a miss with a fastball, and it is down on strikes. Strikeout number 5 for Crowley. 3 up, 3 down, and the Nickerson third will go to the bottom of the third inning, 2-1 Ottawa. And we're back after this timeout. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Your locally owned abstract and title company in Franklin County is Croucher Abstract and Title. Located in the heart of downtown Ottawa, Rod Croucher and his staff are available to serve your abstract and title needs. Stop in today and see them at 324 South Main or call 785-242-3281. Croucher Abstract and Title Company is a proud supporter of area student athletes and wishes the Ottawa Arrows baseball team the best in their pursuit of a third straight state championship.
Ottawa has the 3, 4, and 5 hitters up here in the third. Ferguson, Sudi, and Rankin. Ottawa took the lead in the second after both teams scored in the first. Arrows with a couple of hits. Nickerson has 3. Carson Cornelius through 2 innings has thrown 45 pitches. Chance Crowley's pitch count through 3 is 58. A little bit higher than I think Wrong would like. Kind of struggled there a little bit with his control in the first. Pitching certainly at a premium because of the new pitch count rules. Trenton Ferguson was called out on strikes his first time up. Outside corner for Ferguson. Cornelius ready, the 1-2 delivery, 2. Another off-speed pitch. This one's low and away. Full count now. Fastball popped him up. Foul territory. Eaton, the catcher, makes the catch. 1 down.
Now batting Arrows.
Now Donovan Sudi. Sudi, an RBI single to center his first time up. Pitch to Sudi. Strike outside corner. Curve in the dirt, 1-1. Right-hander, time called. For Cornelius went into that windup. Now he's ready. 1-1 pitch. Buried in the dirt. Two balls and a strike to Sudi, batting with 1 out, nobody on. Ground is short. Salazar has it go right through the wickets and on into center field, so Sudi's on the error rather. So runner on with 1 away, and the batter is Dalton Rankin. Dalton threw a walk back in the first. Sudi, 5 stolen bases on the season. Check that, 6. He got one yesterday. Pitch to Rankin is high. Not really a threat to run. Ottawa might try hitting and running here, though. Stretch by Cornelius. 1-0 pitch. Outside corner, throw to first, and Sudi is back. Two to 1 Arrows. Bottom half of the third inning. Fastball is high. Wind continues to blow in from center field here. Two on to Rankin. Inside. So now Dalton can look for a pitch in a spot. Fouls it out of play. I think he had a pitch he wanted, but it's kind of rising a little bit on him. He just got under it. Count full to Rankin. Sudi leading way over at first. Ball 4 high. So 2 on, 1 out for Owen Lamar. Owen called out on strikes back in the first. Lamar looking down the third base line for a sign. Stretch by Cornelius. Lamar takes strike called. Over at first, Schrag is playing behind the runner Rankin. Huge hole right side of the infield. Fastball high, 1-1 to Lamar. Arrows trying to widen their lead. They're up 2-1 here in the bottom of the third. Just below the knees, 2 balls, 1 strike. Check of the runner at second. Throw that way. Sudi's back. Garcia, for the most part, playing right there on that bag. 2-1 to Lamar. Swing and a miss. Fastball rising and in on him. 2-2. Stretch by Cornelius. 2-2 pitch. Curve is high. And the count runs full. Ottawa might send base runners. I would think probably not, though. They don't go, and fisted foul by Lamar. Might have swung at ball 4, but I think it was too close to take. Count remains full. Sudi out at second, Rankin at first, 1 away. 3-2 pitch to Lamar. Missed outside, and the bases are loaded. Brock Huddleston, the batter. Brock, an infield single and a run scored back in the second. Middle infield is back. Corner infield is in. From the stretch, Cornelius' pitch. Called strike. Stretch. One strike pitch. Missed away. Cornelius has the sign. Comes to the plate. And it's low. 2-1 to Huddleston. Swing and a miss after a pitch up around his shoulders. That evens the count 2-2. Fouled off down the right field line.
Foul ball. Foul two. Please return the foul ball to the feature stand for your Kansas State.
Still 2-2 to Huddleston. Bases full, 1 out. Reaching for it, he fouls it out of play. Good piece of hitting right there by Huddleston. Is that pitch way too close to take? Upstairs and a full count. So now Heaton will run out to talk to his pitcher. Give a chance for some baseballs to come back into the home plate umpires. A bunch of foul balls here in this at bat by Brock Huddleston. So an important pitch coming up right here. 3-2, 1 out with the bases loaded. And here it is. Ball 4 low. Sudi down the line to score to make it a 3-1 ball game. Huddleston picks up his 16th run batted in. The batter is Grant Maxwell, who laid down a sacrifice bunt his first time up. Brian Long threw signs in the third base coach's box. Stretched by Cornelius. His pitch. Inside corner, 0-1. Maxwell stands close to the plate. 0-1 pitch. Bunt is on, and it'll be safe at the plate as the ball got away from the catcher. Here comes the runner trying to score, and Lamar is going to be out at home. Rankin comes in to score as he slid through the catcher, and the ball popped out of the glove. Huddleston winds up at third base. He's there now with 2 outs. Keegan Finch, the batter, he flied to center and drove home a run with a sacrifice fly in the first. Runners are at the corners. That ball hit to right field, and there to make the play is Swenson, and the inning is over. Finch hit it on the button, but right at the right fielder. Ottawa gets a couple of runs, no hits. There were actually just 1 error and 2 men left on base. We'll go to the 4th now. It's Ottawa 4, Nickerson 1. We'll be back after this. This is Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Whether you're building or remodeling, you want your project to be unique to you. Eric Crowley of Advantage Electric can help.
Something recently we've started is custom lighting. Making custom lights, I've noticed it's a new trend. Not everybody wants the big, box light fixtures that you can buy. Everybody's looking for something eclectic nowadays and new and a conversation piece.
Your ideas come to life.
Anything and everything that you could think of that you could possibly make a light fixture out of, we could certainly do it.
Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
Ottawa's lead is 3 now as Nickerson bats in the top of the 4th. They'll send to the plate Eaton, Jackson, and Garcia. And the winner of this game plays tonight, the late game, and the opponent will be Chanute. Of course, if Ottawa wins that ball game, another matchup between two teams that have played a bunch this year and last. Chandler Eaton would lead things off. He was called out on strikes his first time up. Line by Crowley. The pitch is a curve in the dirt. Fastball hit down the first base line, but foul. One and one to Eaton. Fastball missed inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ground ball to the second baseman. Up with a Lamar. Throw in time, 1 away. Now Caleb Jackson. Jackson, a strikeout victim his first time up. He'll trot down the first base line to talk to the coach there. Ottawa's on top here, 4-1. We're in the top of the 4th inning. Now Jackson stands in. Crowley's pitch inside. And that one got a piece of Jackson. So he'll trot down to first with 1 away. Trey Garcia, the batter, a single to left his first time up. Time granted at home plate. Crowley to the stretch and his pitch. Hit in the air, shallow left. Rankin will give way to Ferguson, and Ferguson makes the catch. And there's 2 away. So Garcia first pitch swinging and flies out to shallow left. That'll bring to the plate Noah Salazar. Get a little looper to the second baseman Lamar his first time up. Stretch by Crowley. Pitch to Salazar is a fastball high. Jackson at first base. He was hit by a pitch with 1 out. They're now with 2. Low. Scooped nicely by Boehm. 2 balls, no strikes. Now Boehm out to have a word with Crowley. That meeting quick. Here's a stretch, 2-0 pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. Down low, 3-1 to the number 9 batter. You don't want to walk him, turn the lineup over. One pitch. Strike at the knees. So now 3-2, 2 outs. Runner Garcia, Jackson rather, is off with this next pitch. Crowley set. And a 3-2. Chopper up the third baseline, fielded by Sudi. And a throw off the bag, but the tag applied by Huddleston to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, one left for Nickerson in the fourth. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth inning. It's Ottawa 4, Nickerson 1. And we'll be back after this. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Your locally owned abstract and title company in Franklin County is Croucher Abstract and Title. Located in the heart of downtown Ottawa, Rod Croucher and his staff are available to serve your abstract and title needs. Stop in today and see them at 324 South Main or call 785-242-3281. Croucher Abstract and Title Company is a proud supporter of area student athletes and wishes the Ottawa Arrows baseball team the best in their pursuit of a third straight state championship.
Top of the order for Ottawa here in the fourth, Peretti, Bame, and Ferguson. And we're going to have a pitching change here for Nickerson. There'll be a left-hander coming in, and I think that is Swenson. Levi Swenson now on the mound for Nickerson. Cornelius moves out to second base. And Garcia now in right, it appears. Arrows have scored in every inning, one in the first, one in the second, two in the third. Cornelius goes 3 innings, allows just 2 hits. And the runs, just one of those were earned. He struggled with his control, did Cornelius. He walked 5 and struck out 2. So let's see how the Arrows fare against the left-hander as Peretti stands in.
Number 6, Jared Peretti.
Jared walked in the first, flied out to center field in the second. First pitch is popped up, foul, and out of play. Arrows looking for another chance with Chanute. If they win this one today, they'll be there. Pitch down low, 1-1. That game would be 8 o'clock or after tonight. Line drive down the left field line, base hit. And let's see if Peretti tries to take more than one. He's going to try for 2. Here comes the throw, and he is in, and the ball then gets away. And there goes Peretti to third. Schragle running down along the right field line, and Peretti at third base with a double and a throw and an error.
Now batting for Ottawa. Catcher, number 9, Trevor Bame.
Trevor Bame will come to the plate. Trevor has sacrificed and bounced out to the pitcher. Perenni just a little bit shaken up, it looks like, over there at third. Might have tweaked something, possibly. But he's all right. For Perenni, that was double number 8 on the season. Infield comes in for Nickerson. Pitch from Swenson. Ground ball to third, and on past the third baseman into left field. Perenni will come down the line to score. Boehm with a wide turn will hold on at first. Nickerson's defense hurting, and that was a routine ground ball to third. It was misplayed by Schrag.
Now batting for the Arrows, number 35, left fielder, Trenton Ferguson.
Trenton Ferguson is 0 for 2 in this one. Struck out in the first, fouled out in the third. Swing and a miss. That ball tailing away from Ferguson, 0-1. Safe lead for Boehm at first. Pitch is high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Check of the runner. 1-1 pitch. Inside, 2 balls and a strike to Ferguson.
Come on, Trent. Let's go, man. Give it a ride.
Move over to first base. Boehm back easily. Runner goes, pitches outside. To throw to second base is there to get him. Boy, Chandler Eaton just threw a bullet to second. Boehm cut down trying to steal. Three and 1 the count to Ferguson. Not sure I agree with that strategy right there. Got a brand new pitcher on the mound. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Ball 4 low. So Ferguson at first with 1 out. Here is Sudi. Sudi singled in the first to drive home a run, reached on an error and scored in the third. Pitch to the right-handed batter is outside. Arrows with a run home here in the fourth, lead at 5-1. Hit in the air, shallow right and down the line. Tough play, and it'll be a foul ball, and it'll be dropping just out of the reach of the first baseman, Schrag. Tanner Schrag with a fine effort down that right field line, but the ball was being blown away from him by the wind, and even with the dive, he was a foot or so short. So 1-1 the count to Sudi. Ferguson at first base, 1 away. Next pitch is hit to right field and playable. Garcia over near the line makes the catch, 2 away. Now Dalton Rankin. Dalton has walked twice. He scored back in the third.
Batting for the Arrows, shortstop number 7, Dalton Rankin.
Stretched by Swenson. Pitch to Rankin. Hit down the right field line, tailing away, foul ball. Garcia gives chase, but he won't catch up to it. It's out of play. Ferguson retreats to first. Check the runner. 0-1 pitch. High and outside. That evens the count, a ball and a strike. Strike on the inside corner. 1-2 to Rankin. Stretch by Swenson. And his 1-2 pitch. Outside, runners going. The throw to second base won't be in time. Ferguson has a stolen base. For Trenton, stolen base number 22 on the season. So Rankin now with a runner in scoring position. 2-2 the count to him. Popped it up. Behind the bag at first. And Schrag makes the catch to retire the side. Ottawa gets a run, 1 hit, 2 errors, and 1 left on base. We'll go to the 5th inning. The score is Ottawa 5 and Nickerson 1. We're back after this. This is Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a 3rd straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Move to the top of the 5th. Top of the order for Nickerson, Swenson, Schrag, and Salazar. Chance Crowley's allowed 3 hits. He has walked a couple, hit a man, and struck out 5. Levi Swenson will lead it off. He walked in the first and singled in the second.
Pitcher, number 14, Levi Swenson.
Line by Crowley, pitch to Swenson. Inside, almost hit him. One 0 pitch. Just a little inside, 2-0. Strike at the knees. Swenson, with his team down 4, was taking. It's 2-1. Fastball low. 3 balls, 1 strike. One pitch, called strike. Counts full. Ground ball back to the mound. Crowley will flip to first, 1 down.
Now batting for Nickerson.
Tanner Schrag, the batter. He has struck out twice. Swinging in the first, looking in the second. Swing and a miss at a good hard fastball up in the zone, 0-1. Curve is skied down the right field line. Huddleston will give chase, but it's out of play. Oh, and 2 to Schrag. swing and a miss. Struck him out. Schrog down on strikes for the third time this afternoon. 2 out, nobody on for Josh Salazar. Salazar walked in the first, grounded out to the second baseman in the third. Pitch, breaking ball in the dirt, low and inside, 1-0. Fastball low, 2 balls, no strikes. Just below the knees, 3-0. Called strike, 3-1. Next delivery, and it hit him. Came with a breaking pitch, 3-1, and ball just kept bearing in on Salazar, so he's at first with 2 away for Colby Schrog. Single to center in the first, rounded out to second in the third. Stretch by Crowley, the pitch. Popped it up. Fame having a look, but no play. Salazar, the runner at first base, 2 outs. 5-1 Ottawa, top of the 5th. 0-1 to Colby Schrog. And the next pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt. Fame doesn't see it. There goes Salazar towards second. He'll make a throw, but it won't be in time. Fame lost track of the baseball, and easy to see how that happens, of course. With the ball in the dirt, he blocked it, and it rolled to his left. 1-1 to Schrog. Fame through the signs. And the pitch. Hit down the left field line, twisting. It will be a foul ball. Schrog missed extra bases by just a couple of feet there. Two and two the count. And Crowley's pitch. Down too low. Full count with Cornelius on deck. Crowley shakes off the sign. Payoff pitch. Curve outside. So 2 on with 2 outs for Carson Cornelius. Brian Long is going to come out of the dugout. The infielders meet out there with him, but his attention is to Chance Crowley. And I have a funny feeling what may be being said out there is, because it kind of looks like Brian Long may be calling pitches from the dugout. Crowley shook off that 3-2 sign, and it may be, let's go with the game plan here. Crowley has a bit of a tendency, at least this year, didn't see it so much last year, but it's somewhat noticeable. He'll get a couple of outs and then get a couple of base runners, just like in this inning. And pitch count being so important, you want to get those outs and get back in the dugout. Cornelius, the batter, he's grounded out and struck out. Crowley needs to get this guy right here. Swing and a miss. The fastball bearing in on him, 0-1. Crowley doesn't like the sign. Now has one he does like. And a fastball is looped foul over the third base coach's head, 0-2. Salazar at second, Colby Schrag at first. 2 outs in the inning. Ottawa on top by 4. 0-2 pitch. Upstairs. Now the 1-2 offering. Curve is grounded foul past third. Pitch count now for Crowley is nearing 85. Again, the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a good fastball. So Crowley gets out of the 5th unscathed. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th, Ottawa 5 and Nickerson 1. We're back after this. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Ready for fall sports? You know, youth soccer and flag football, adult volleyball. Just head online to orcottawaks.org. All the information you need from date, location, and schedule are there. Pick the sport you're interested in, then sign up online or at the Goppert Building, 705 West 15th Street, Ottawa. The staff at the Ottawa Recreation Commission wish the Ottawa Arrows the best of luck in the state tournament. Bring home that 3rd straight AAA state championship.
Bottom of the 5th for the Arrows, Lamar, Huddleston, and Maxwell, if anybody gets on Finch. Left-hander Levi Swenson on in relief of the starter, Carson Cornelius. Gave up an unearned run in the 4th inning. Nickerson in the ball game has committed 4 errors. Next game here will be at 6 o'clock, and it will be the winner's bracket finals between Hayes and Great Bend. Then the final game of the evening will be the winner of this game against Chanute. Owen Lamar has struck out and walked, 0 for 1 officially. Line by Swenson, the pitch is up too high. Down low with a fastball, 2-0. Lamar takes a strike, 2-1. Ball hit in the air, down the left field line, giving chase is Jackson, but it's out of play. Two balls, 2 strikes. Fouled it back, waited on the curveball, and had a pretty good rip. Count remains 2-2. Barr back in. And the pitch. Foul ball out of play, first base side. Another 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. So a good battle here between Lamar and Swenson. Ball 3 low. Ninth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And the 3-2 delivery. Ground ball to third. Schrag up with it. Long throw across is in time. One away for Brock Huddleston. Brock has singled and walked. He scored a run.
Now batting for Ottawa. First base.
He also picked up an RBI. That walk came with the bases loaded. Wind now is blowing in from left field. Swinging at a high fastball. Huddleston down on the count 0-1. Swinging a foul ball back to the screen. Huddleston's been after 2 pitches out of the strike zone. He's down on the count 0-2. Fouled out of play.
Reminder, return those foul balls to the T-shirts and this for your Kansas State Bank quarter.
0-2 to Huddleston. Bases empty, 1 away. Ottawa leads 5-1, bottom half of the 5th. Fastball is outside. And same pitch, same place. 2-2 now. Fouled it off. So Huddleston hanging in there. Heat has increased here. We move into the middle part of the day. Swenson ready. And another 2-2 pitch. And ball hit into shallow right, and Garcia will make the play, 2 down. And with 2 outs, the batter is Grant Maxwell. He has twice laid down sacrifice bunts. One of them was a squeeze bunt. Facing the left-hander Swenson for the first time. Swing and a miss, 0-1. It's low. Ball on the strike to Maxwell. Fastball is up and in. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled it off right at the plate. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Curve just ticked foul. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Swenson will underhand for the out, and Ottawa goes in order in the 5th. 3 up, 3 down at the end of 5. Ottawa 5, Nickerson 1. We'll We'll be back after this timeout. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Try explaining the way we do things in Kansas to someone from New York or Boston, and they'll look at you as if you lost your mind. So why would you trust your money with a financial institution that not only doesn't understand our lifestyle, but doesn't care? Luckily for us, there's Kansas State Bank. Community people you know. Kansas State Bank can handle all your banking needs. Checking, savings, and retirement accounts, Visa check cards, and so much more. Call 785-242-3600 and talk to an authentic Kansan today. Kansas State Bank, proud supporter of Ottawa American Legion Baseball as the Arrows head for their third straight AAA state championship.
Game moves to the 6th inning. Nickerson will have Eaton, Jackson, and Garcia coming to the plate. Chance Crowley, 95 pitches through 5 innings, so he's likely done after this one. Crowley worked out a little 2-out jam in the 5th inning.
Leading off. So the 6th inning is Nickerson. Catcher number 6,
Chandler Eaton, leadoff man here. He is struck out and grounded out, 0 for 2. Pitch to Eaton is fouled off over near the first base dugout. A 1 pitch. Strike 2 called with a fastball. Now the 0-2. Fouled off down the right field line. Scatters the crowd over there. Hope nobody was hurt. Another 0-2 delivery. Another foul ball. Crowley ready? And his pitch. Fouled at the plate. Late swing by Eaton. Just got bad on ball. Crowley coming right after the batters here. This batter, I should say. And another 0-2 pitch. It's a breaking ball low, and Eaton laid off at 1-2. Reaching forward, he nicks it foul. This is a good at-bat for Eaton either way. Certainly would, in his case, want to get on base. Strike 3 called. Eaton knew it. He's seen enough of those pitches throughout the day on that outside corner. And he's down on strikes. That's strikeout number 8 for Crowley. Caleb Jackson, the batter, hit by a pitch his last time up. He's also struck out swinging. Crowley's pitch is a fastball high. We're in the top of the 6th with Ottawa leading 5-1. Hit at the third baseline, but foul. Arrows looking for yet one more game against Chanute. One to Jackson. Curve is high. Down below the knees, it's 3-1. And ball 4 high. So 1 out base runner. The batter is Trey Garcia. Garcia has gone the opposite way each time. He's singled in the second, fly to the left fielder in the fourth. Pitch is in for a strike. Little inside, 1-1. Crowley's 1-1 pitch. Fly ball center field. It's going to drop in for a hit. Jackson will stop at second, and Nickerson has a threat going here in the sixth.
Number 23, center fielder Noah Salazar.
Noah Salazar will be the batter. He has popped out and grounded out 0 for 2. Nathan Roth will come out to have a word with Crowley. Nickerson took a 1-0 lead in the first. Ottawa tied it with 1 in the first, then got 1 in the second, 2 in the third, and 1 in the fourth. These two teams trying to stave off elimination in this tournament. Wind is really starting to pick up out of the north. That's blowing in from left field on this diamond. So Salazar will stand in. Huddleston elects to play behind the runner at first. Here's the stretch and the pitch. This is outside. Strike, 1-1. Aim through the signs. And the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 called. Crowley set, and the 1-2 to Salazar. Just off the outside corner, 2-2. Crowley doesn't like the signs, now does. 2-2 pitch. Fly ball, shallow center, coming hard is Peretti. He will play it on a hop, throw to second base, and out at second. Jared Peretti threw his hands up like he had that play all along. It froze the base runner, and he was able to throw, and Lamar dug it out for the force at second, so 2 outs in the inning. And now here's Levi Swenson, who is 1 for 2 with a walk. Foul ball backing out of play. This is probably Crowley's last batter. He is nearing 120 pitches. Fly ball, left field and shallow. Rankin makes the call, and the shortstop has it at the end of the inning. So again, Crowley works out of trouble. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's Ottawa 5 and Nickerson 1. We'll return after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a third straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com.
Arrows up 5-1, moving to the bottom of the sixth inning. They'll have Keegan Finch leading off, then Jared Perny and Trevor Bain. Levi Swenson has been on since the fourth. Arrows will have to change pitchers in the seventh. Nobody over warming up yet that I can see. Of course, I have a bad angle on this because the dugout kind of keeps me from seeing. There is somebody else out there warming up. Try to get eyes on that somehow, let you know who that is. Arrows still have a number of options. Keegan Finch to lead things off. He's flied out twice. The fly to center in the second inning drove home a run. Left-hander Swenson comes to the plate, and the pitch is low and inside. A little more insurance wouldn't be a bad thing here. Low, 2-0. And that bounce up there. And it's a foul ball because it bounced up and it hit Keegan's bat. Well, you can't do much but laugh at that one, and that's exactly what Finch is doing. Bounced straight up, hit Finch's bat, and so it's a 2-1 count. Fastball high, 3-1. Swing and a miss. Finch might have been after ball 4 there. Runs the count full. Three-two pitch. Ground ball back to the mound. Swenson the first in time, 1 down. Now Jared Peretti.
Now batting Toronto is center fielder number 6.
Jared a double his last time up. He's 1 for 2. He has scored a couple of runs. Pitch to Jarrett, down low. Fastball is outside, 2 balls, no strikes. High and away, 3-0 to Peretti. Right down the middle, Peretti taking all the way, 3-1. And high, ball 4. So the Arrows have a 1-out base runner. Batter is Trevor Bain.
Batting for Ottawa. Catcher, number 9, Trevor Bain.
Trevor's 0 for 2. He has a sacrifice back in the first. Reached on an error his last time up. Arrows lead at 5-1. Game in the bottom of the 6th. Stretch. Swenson's pitch. Fouled out of play.
Foul ball was close by John Sweet to be returned to the T-shirt stand.
Gray inching away over at first. 0-1 pitch. Base hit left field. That Fame turned on that one and lined it past the shortstop. So 2 on with 1 out. Now Trenton Ferguson, the batter.
Batter for the Arrows.
Ferguson 0 for 2 with a walk.
Ferguson.
Stretch by Swenson. And the pitch. Fly ball, right field, and shallow. Long run, and it'll be Garcia to get there to make the catch. I think Garcia didn't see that ball well off the bat, and he had to make a running catch in shallow right center. So 2 outs for Donovan Sudi. Sudi 1 for 3, a single to score a run back in the first. Runner heads for third. Pitch is low and outside. They'll throw through to second base, and that ball is stopped nicely by Cornelius to keep it from going into center field. But Ottawa moves a couple of runners right there. So now a base hit scores a couple. 1-0 to Sudi. Ground ball sharply hit, but right at the shortstop. Salazar plays to first in time, and that's the inning. Ottawa gets no runs, 1 hit, 2 left on base. We'll go to the 7th. Ottawa 5, Nickerson 1, and we're back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Ready for fall sports? You know, youth soccer and flag football, adult volleyball. Just head online to orcottawaks.org. All the information you need from date, location, and schedule are there. Pick the sport you're interested in, then sign up online or at the Goppert Building, 705 West 15th Street, Ottawa. The staff at the Ottawa Recreation Commission wish the Ottawa Arrows the best of luck in the state tournament. Bring home that 3rd straight AAA state championship.
Right-hander Dalton Rankin will be asked to bring this one home for the Arrows. He appears for the 7th time on the season, a record of 2 wins, 1 loss, 2 saves, an earned run average of 2.14. He's thrown 16 in the 3rd innings. He's allowed 22 hits, 9 runs, only 5 of them earned. He has walked 5 and struck out 10. Defensively, Ottawa brings Keegan Finch in to play shortstop, and Johnny Nash is now out in right field. So Crowley goes 6 innings. He allows 4 hits, 1 earned run. He walked 4, hit 2, and he struck out 8. 2, 3, and 4 hitters for Nickerson here in the 7th. Tanner Schrag will lead things off. He'll be followed by Josh Salazar, and then Colby Schrag. Nash, by the way, will bat in the 8th spot in the order as Ottawa loses the DH.
Leading off for Nickerson, the top of the 7th, number 10.
Tanner Schrag is probably happy to see Crowley go. He struck out 3 times against Chance. Pitch from Rankin. Inside, almost hit him. Flying down the left field line. That's in for extra bases. Ferguson will try to run it down. Runner's going to try for second. Here comes the throw, and just in safely is Schrog with a double.
Now batting for Nickerson, the shortstop, number 2, Josh Salazar.
Josh Salazar, the batter. He's been on base twice. He walked in the first, was hit by a pitch in the fifth. Rankin's pitch missed outside. Long look at second. Pitch is a strike outside corner at the knees. Arrows lead 5-1 here in the top of the seventh. Runner at second, nobody out. Breaking ball is outside. Strike called. Well thrown by Rankin. It's 2-2. Rankin has a sign. And the 2-2 pitch. Outside with a breaking ball, a full count. Time called by the home plate umpire. Rankin okays the sign. 3-2 to Salazar. Line drive, base hit, left center field. Schrog had to hold up to make sure the ball would get through. He'll stop at third, and Nickerson has something going with nobody out.
Now batting for Nickerson, third baseman number 34, Colby Schrog.
Colby Schrog, the batter. Schrog 1 for 2. A single back in the first. He's also drawn a walk. Fly ball down the right field line. That's twisting and would be foul. And right now, Dalton Rankin really not fooling anybody. Runners lead away from the corners. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball past the mound. Diving try by Lamar, but it's on into center field for a hit. Tanner Schrog scores to make it 5-2 and brings the tying run to the plate in Carson Cornelius. Boy, if Rankin spears that ball, it could be a double play. Instead, it got past him. The Arrows are going to have to scrape through this thing. Cornelius in the game is 0 for 3. Ottawa's going to send some warm-up action down the left field line, it appears. Cornelius went around on the breaking ball in the dirt, 0-1. First and second, still nobody out. Fastball inside. One pitch. Chopper past third, foul. now 1-2. Rankin could use a strikeout right here. If not a strikeout, certainly a ground ball right at an infielder. One-two pitch to Cornelius. Hit down the left field line. That's trouble if it's fair, but it's twisting foul. Was not hit hard. It was off the handle of the bat, but fortunately for the Arrows, it was spinning toward foul territory the whole way. Aim through the signs. Stretch. Another 1-2 pitch. Curve, caught him looking. Strike 3 called. Well, that's one big out. Batter will be Chandler Eaton, who is 0 for 3. Stretch by Rankin. And the pitch. Curveball, grounded to the pitcher. They'll play to third base, get the force out there. That's all they got. Rankin wasn't sure where he wanted to go. The runner at second base, Salazar, had hit it back to second because I think he thought that Rankin had caught the ball on the fly. But he short-hopped it. The out recorded at third, so 2 outs. And Caleb Jackson, the batter. Jackson has walked, been hit by a pitch, and struck out. Stretch by Rankin. And the pitch. Down low. Jackson thought about it, laid off the pitch. Now the 1-0 to Jackson. Missed low, 2-0. Well, you'd like to end it right here. Trey Garcia, the next man up, is 2 for 3. Curve is over. Strike called. Time called. Boehm out in front of the plate. Now we're ready again. Two-one pitch. Grounder to the shortstop. That should do it. Finch will step on the bag, and the Arrows have won it. In the 7th for Nickerson, 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. And the final score here, Ottawa 5, Nickerson 2. And we'll be back with the Advantage Electric postgame show after this. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Electricity. Where would we be without it? Yeah, in the dark. But Advantage Electric is there to light up your world. Whether it's service or repair, you'll always get a free estimate and a friendly technician. Here's Advantage Electric owner Eric Crowley.
What we enjoy is working with people in our community because we see them everywhere we go. It's not like, we go to your house and we take care of your electrical issue and then we don't talk to you or see you ever again. So it's a personal connection that we have with you.
Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218. Your locally owned abstract and title company in Franklin County is Croucher Abstract and Title. Located in the heart of downtown Ottawa, Rod Croucher and his staff are available to serve your abstract and title needs. Stop in today and see them at 324 South Main or call 785-242-3281. Croucher Abstract and Title Company is a proud supporter of area student athletes and wishes the Ottawa Arrows baseball team the best in their pursuit of a 3rd straight state championship.
From work life to nightlife, from home to the road, your day can take you anywhere. These fast-paced times call for Wrangler Advanced Comfort jeans. Advanced Comfort is designed to keep up with you, no matter where you go or what you're doing. They're made with 20% stronger denim and 4-way flex technology that moves with you. Wrangler Advanced Comfort. Go anywhere, look great, and be comfortable. Wrangler Advanced Comfort Jeans. Try on a pair today.
Providing high-quality patient care locally is the mission of Ransom Memorial Hospital. That's why Ransom Memorial recently invested in the latest heart imaging technology, allowing cardiologists to take a more detailed image of your heart and arteries. This is the kind of care and commitment to future growth in all aspects of your health and well-being that Ransom Memorial Hospital provides. So you can get the latest in testing and treatment right here in your own community. They really are close to home, and now even closer to your heart. Visit ransom.org.
Is your car's AC not getting cold? Need your brakes checked? New tires and alignment? Be one of the many choosing Midwest Auto Center, 710 South Main in Wellsville for your car repair and maintenance. Call 785-883-2611 or visit Midwest Auto Center on Facebook. Today at the Anderson County Fair, Buyers Appreciation Supper 5:30, Livestock Sales 7 p.m., Dirty Bourbon Band Concert at 9 o'clock under the fair tent. Find out more by liking us on Facebook. Anderson County Fair 2017. We've got a good thing growing.
Try explaining the way we do things in Kansas to someone from New York or Boston, and they'll look at you as if you lost your mind. So why would you trust your money with a financial institution that not only doesn't understand our lifestyle, but doesn't care? Luckily for us, there's Kansas State Bank. Community people you know. Kansas State Bank can handle all your banking needs. Checking, savings, and retirement accounts, Visa check cards, and so much more. Call 785-242-3600 and talk to an authentic Kansan today. Kansas State Bank, proud supporter of Ottawa American Legion Baseball as the Arrows head for their third straight AAA state championship.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Well, survive and advance is the name of the game. That's what Ottawa did here this afternoon as they beat Nickerson 5-2 to move into tonight's game against Chanute. We welcome you to the Advantage Electric postgame show. Ottawa getting another good pitching performance, this time from Chance Crowley, who went 6 innings to pick up the win. His 7th on the season against no losses. He struck out 8. Struggled with his control a bit. He walked 4, hit a couple of batters, but managed to have the pitch he needed when he needed it. And the Arrows, as they have done a good portion of this season, taking advantage of generosity from the opposing team, as Nickerson committed 4 errors in the game, and Ottawa with just 4 hits still managed to take home the victory. In the final 5-2 here, we'll take a break and be back with a final word, including our line score for today's game. You're listening to the Advantage Electric postgame show on KOFO.
Whether you're building or remodeling, you want your project to be unique to you. Eric Crowley of Advantage Electric can help.
Something recently we've started is custom lighting. Making custom lights, I've noticed it's a new trend. Not everybody wants the big, box light fixtures that you can buy. Everybody's looking for something eclectic nowadays and new and a conversation piece.
Your ideas come to life.
Anything and everything that you could think of that you could possibly make a light fixture out of, we could certainly do it.
Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218. Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a 3rd straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com. All Seasons Air Conditioning and Heating in Ottawa presents another way to make you feel better. Before you spring into the great outdoors, don't neglect the great indoors. All Seasons Air Conditioning and Heating keeps you feeling better with a new Lennox home comfort system. And now you can get up to a $1,700 rebate on a new Lennox system. Call All Seasons Air Conditioning and Heating at their new number, 8888 Airman, or visit them online at allseasons-ac-heat.com. All Seasons Air Conditioning and Heating, locally owned and treating you like family. Call today, 8888 Airman.
Ready for fall sports? You know, youth soccer and flag football, adult volleyball. Just head online to orcottawaks.org. All the information you need from date, location, and schedule are there. Pick the sport you're interested in, then sign up online or at the Gobbert Building, 705 West 15th Street, Ottawa. The staff at the Ottawa Recreation Commission wish the Ottawa Arrows the best of luck in the state tournament. Bring home that third straight AAA state championship.
There's people who care where I'm going, and good friends who welcome me home. So get a full tank of freedom, drive the American road. And with a full tank of freedom, find your own highway, we'll take you wherever you go.
Marathon, fueling the American spirit.
5-2 win for the Arrows as we're back here on the Advantage Electric postgame show. And it sets up yet another meeting with Chanute to be played around 8 or a little after tonight here from Harvey Drake Field. We'll have the action for you on 1220 and 103.7 FM. Ottawa wins at 5-2, 5 runs, 4 hits, no errors, 8 left for the Arrows. 2 runs, 7 hits, 4 errors, and 11 left for Nickerson, who ends its season. Chance Crowley, the winning pitcher, he's 7-0, and the losing pitcher for Nickerson, the starter, Carson Cornelius. Again, we're back here this evening with more baseball action, but for now, this is Gary Bateman saying so long from Harvey Drake Field in Ottawa.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball from the AAA State Tournament in Ottawa. Brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Ottawa Recreation Commission, Croucher Abstract and Title, Wise Guys Construction, and the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
This is Katie Butts, mortgage professional with People's Bank. If you're buying, building, or refinancing a home now or anytime soon, I can help. Put my years of experience and the People's Mortgage Lending Team on your side, and I promise you a quality home loan experience. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or a seasoned veteran, call me, Katie Butts, at People's Bank, 785-418-1194, or the bank number, 242-2900. NMLS number 1066393. People's Bank, an equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Lease the latest and best Bobcat equipment for your business for less. Now through September, White Star Machinery, your Bobcat dealer, is offering aggressive lease pricing. Lease a new Bobcat compact excavator for as low as $499 a month. Put yourself in a Bobcat compact track loader as low as $649 a month. Put yourself in a new Bobcat skid steer loader for a lease as low as $539 a month from White Star. Bobcat's lease-to-own program allows you to try it before you buy it. Leasing involves little or no down payment. It's a predictable lower monthly expense, and you'll maximize your uptime. Lease the Bobcat equipment you need to get the job done right now at White Star Machinery. Bobcat is one tough animal, and leases are tough to beat. Lease offers end September 30th, 2017 and apply to 36-month lease of base model. Exclusions may apply. With approved credit. See White Star for details.
White Star, get the job done.
You speak and we listen at the Brandon Iron, now offering our famous chicken fried steak dinner smothered in gravy with your choice of side, crisp fresh salad, and buttery Texas toast in the smaller quarter-pound size for only $10.75. We specialize in country cuisine at the Brandon Iron.
When it's the right time to buy your dream home, there's only one number you need to know, 785-241-0208. Dialing that number will get you into your dream home at the right location and at the right price. Check out this listing at 1436 South Oak Street, right here in Ottawa. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, single-family ranch-style home. List price, $95,000. Remember, call 785-241-0208. Daryl Stottlemyre with Reese & Nichols Town & Country Realty is ready to work for you.
News, weather, sports, and the best country all day long. 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Concrete cars, oh, they own prison bars like this life I'm living in. But the plane brought me farther. I'm surrounded by water and I'm not going back again. I got my toes in a wire.